Hey, how's it going? Diggy here. So recently I made a Facebook post joking about Imagine Dragons, how I didn't think they were very good. I was kind of teasing their fans. I was saying they were radio rock, whatever. It was just a joke. But I had some people message me and say, you know, Imagine Dragons is actually a pretty good band if you give them a chance. And I thought, well, I didn't really give them a chance, so I decided to give them a chance. And so I've picked 3 songs from their album, their sophomore effort, Smoke and Mirrors. You know, they recorded this album in 2014, released in 2015. So I guess let's listen to this first song I picked. It's called Come On Down to Jamaica, Don't Make Me Make Ya. And let's see how this sounds.
Come on everybody now, come on to Jamaica, come on everybody now, come on don't make me make ya, come on everybody now, get on the road, the banana boat. Hey everybody, come on get your blood, come on everybody, get down to Jamaica, everybody party in Jamaica, come on everybody, down to Jamaica, everybody now, come on to Jamaica, come on everybody now, come on don't make me make ya, come on.
Okay, so this song's fantastic. This is obviously their tribute to reggae stars like King Tubby, Peter Tosh, the Kingston Mall, Bob Marley. And I think it's great. You can really feel the Trenchtown sun beating down on your skin. The only thing missing right now is some herb to toke, because it's really just a great song, and it's really good for them to, you know, this tribute to reggae, and I think, you know, even ska a little bit, because as you know, they say in the industry, ska and reggae are very similar, and that's one thing that they will always tell you in Music 101. So the next song I picked was Kiss Your Little Old Baby, and that's track 5 off Smoke and Mirrors. So let's give this a listen.
Yeah, brother, kiss your baby. You gotta kiss your little old baby. Come on, baby, kiss your little old baby. You gotta kiss your lady, gotta kiss your baby.
Alright, so this song is basically your standard love song. It's about grabbing a little cutie or a honey and, you know, giving them a little kiss on the cheek or a little kiss on the lips. And I think that's perfectly fine. You know, they weren't trying to reinvent the wheel. You know, they took this and they said, you know, this one's fine, and we don't have, you know, this one rolls along just fine. They didn't have to reinvent it. And you know, I think at the end of the day, a love song is a love song, and you know, Imagine Dragons kind of figured out exactly what they needed to do as far as figuring out how to convey a point and putting it to music. And I think that's fantastic. And I really give them all the credit in the world for being able to do that. You know, sit down and just write a song and then record it is the most difficult thing to do in the world. And they figured it out. Alright, so the last track I picked was track 9. And it is called Toys Are Coming to Life. So let's give that a listen.
Toys are coming, toys are coming, toys are coming, toys are coming, coming to life, coming to life. Toys are coming, toys are coming, toys are coming, toys are coming, coming to life, coming to life. Toys are coming, toys are coming, toys are coming, toys are coming, coming to life, coming to life. Toys are coming, toys are coming, toys are coming, toys are coming, coming to life, coming to life. Toys are coming, toys are coming, toys are coming, toys are coming, coming to life, coming to life.
So I love this song. This song is, the thing I love about this song is they take the idea of what it would be like to work in a toy store overnight. And you know, everything's going fine. And then all of a sudden, from over here and then from over here, you start hearing things. And you're like, what is going on? And before you know it, you're starting to see little toys walking around. And I think that's such a refreshing, you know, breath of fresh air to this genre of music, especially the toy rock genre, which is, you know, primarily focuses on the idea of toys and rock and roll. And, you know, the thing I love about Imagine Dragons is they took the idea, and then one of them said, we'll write this song, and then they went to the other one, and they said, well, can you put a beat to it? And then they did that. And then they, you know, talked to the bass player, they talked to the producer, they talked to the record company. They said, we want to do this. We want to write this song about toys coming to life and walking around. And, you know, there's one guy working in the toy store who is witnessing the whole thing, and he can't go and tell his friends what he saw. He can't go to the police because they're not going to believe that he's working in a toy store at night and all the toys start coming to life. It's just not believable. But a band like Imagine Dragons writes a song about it, and you're suddenly and quite literally transported to this place of fantastic whimsy. And I think that's really the beauty in a band like Imagine Dragons when they sing about toys, and I just think it's fantastic. So at the end of the day, my final review with this album, go out and grab this album, listen to it with your family and your friends, force your grandmother to listen to it, make your dog and your cats listen to it. Listen to it all the time. Imagine Dragons, great rock and roll band, and they kind of, you know, from reggae to toy rock to a little love song about a cutie. You know, they span the gamut, and I think it's truly fantastic, and I think that's about it. Go out and get the record.